Good afternoon, students. I hope you all are doing well at your home. Happy Makar Sankranti to all. I am Shweta, your English teacher, and the topic that we are going to study today is adjectives. What is adjectives and what is the objective of teaching adjectives? The degrees of comparison and much more things about adjectives we are going to get through the chapter. So let's begin with the chapter. First, what is adjectives? An adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. Means the words that give the extra information about a noun or a pronoun is called adjectives. What is noun? Noun is the name of anything. It could be the name of a person, the name of a place, animal, feeling. That is called a noun. And in order to avoid the repetition of noun, we use pronouns. So the words that describes a noun and a pronoun regarding what kind of it is, which one we are talking about, and how many are there means anything, any extra information about that noun or pronoun is called adjectives. Say for taking some examples, dog, happy dog. So dog is our noun. Now what sort of dog it is? It is a happy dog. So happy is the adjective used here to describe the dog. Tired boy. Tired boy. Boy is the noun. And how is the boy? The boy is tired. So this is the extra information that has been given about the boy. So this is the adjective that is describing the boy. 7 girls. Girls are the noun, plural noun. And 7 is describing the number of girls. So 7 is again the adjective. So here we can conclude the words that give extra information about a noun or pronoun are called adjectives. Let us take some more examples like tall building. So here building is our noun. Building is our noun. So how is the building? How it looks like, or what are the extra features we are telling about the building is that the building is tall. So tall is the adjective. They live in a beautiful house. They live in a beautiful house. So in this, the noun is house. What sort of house it is? It is a beautiful house. It is a beautiful house. So beautiful is the adjective we are using here. Taking some more examples like he is a fast driver. He is a fast driver. So driver is the noun and fast is describing that driver. That driver drives fast. So he's a fast driver. So fast is the adjective that is describing the noun driver. Taking more examples like I have got a little money. I have got a little money. So here money is the noun. And how much money do he got? He got a little money. A little means बहुत ही थोड़ी, means it is there but it is very little. So a little is the adjective that is describing the amount of money that he is having. So I hope it is clear to you all that what are adjectives? Adjectives are the words that give some extra information about the noun or pronoun that we are talking into the sentence. Now let us have a look at some of the examples of adjectives. Here is a list about some of the adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun such as a person, place, thing or idea. Say for an adjective can tell us about the color, the color of anything. The color is black, blue, coral, green, or pink, like a pink hairband, a green t-shirt, a blue car. So these are adjectives that are describing the words that are describing the noun. Then it can tell about the size of the things, like it is a big, it is tall, huge, large, little, short, small, and many more. It could be the shape of a thing, like boxy, oval, triangular, round, square, any shape of the thing. Then it can also tell the taste of something, like it has a bitter taste, sour, sweet. The chocolate is sweet. So it is an adjective. Tangy, tart. So these are some examples of adjectives. Like they can tell the order of something, like it's flowery, fresh, musty, salty, stinky. Even the texture or sound or number of something. The texture of something, like the road is bumpy or fury or slimy, smooth, squishy. It can tell the sound of things, like faint, harmonious, loud, pleasant, quiet. And adjectives can also tell the number. It also tell the number of things, like there were a few students in the class present today, 50, many, sparse, two. So these are the numbers. And it can also tell the weather, like the weather is clear, dry, foggy, rainy, windy. So all are these are words that give some extra information that is describing a noun or a pronoun. So I hope the word adjective is clear to all, that what do we mean by adjectives. Now our next topic is the degrees of comparison of adjectives. Now there are certain degrees of comparison that we are going to read in this chapter. After going through the meaning of adjectives, we are going to read about the degrees if of comparison. So what is degrees of comparison? Degrees of comparison are, there are three degrees of comparison. Whenever we are comparing the quality of something, or whenever we are comparing anything, then we use certain degrees, and those degrees of comparison we are going to read in this chapter. There are three degrees of comparison. First, positive degree. Second, comparative degree. And third is superlative degree. So how these degrees are used, and what are the rules of using these degrees, that we are going to read in this chapter. Okay, first comes the positive degree. First comes the positive degree or absolute degree, also known as absolute degree. Positive degree is used when the comparison, or when there is no comparison made. It means when we are talking about only the person that is talked into the sentence. Like a beautiful house. Mine is a beautiful house. We are not comparing our house with another house. So when no comparison is made with another thing, then we use the positive degree. Like a big car. A big car. So here car is the noun and big is the adjective that is defining that noun. But since it is not compared with another noun, we use the positive degree. Second comes the comparative degree. So comparative degree is used when we are comparing two things or two persons. There we use comparative degree. For example, my house is bigger than yours. So here the noun my house is compared with yours house. My house is compared with yours house. So that's why we are using the comparative degree bigger. We are using the comparative degree of adjective, that is bigger. My house is bigger than yours. Similarly, my car is smaller than hers. So here the noun my car is compared with the car of her. So when the comparison is made between two things or two persons, we use the comparative degree. That's why we used smaller. That is the comparative degree of small. One more thing to be noted over here is that whenever we are making comparison between two things, we use the comparative degree along with the word than. Along with the word than. In frequent sentences, you will find the word than used in comparative degrees. And last comes the superlative degree. As the name indicates, it means when the comparison is made with the entire things, with the entire people, involving all. There we use the superlative degree of comparison. Like, I have the best mom. Means the mom is compared with all other mom. My mom is compared with all other mom, and so my mom is the best. The best. Here we are using superlative degree. Superlative means when the comparison is made with the entirety of something, then there we use a superlative degree of adjectives. My car is the fastest. My car is the fastest. Now my car is compared with all other cars. All other cars given. So here we are using the superlative degree, the fastest. The thing to be observed or notified over here is that in superlative degree we use the article. We use the article before the superlative degree. The fastest, the best. So these were the some rules that we have to keep in our mind, that positive degree is always used when there is no comparison made. When we are only giving some extra information about the noun, then there we use only the positive degree. Comparative degree is used when the comparison is made between the two things. When the comparison is made between the two things, so there we use the comparative degree. And superlative degree is used when the comparison is made among the entirety of something, that is when all other things are included, and selecting or choosing one out of them, that there we use the superlative degree. In comparative degree we use the word than, and in superlative degree we use the word the. So I hope the degrees of comparison are clear to you all. Let us clarify it further using certain examples. Okay, look at the examples. In the first part, we are talking about only one person. We are talking about only one person. So here we are using the positive degree, that is smart. That is smart. Then in second part we are making the comparison between the two person. The comparison is made between the two persons. So here we are using the comparative degree, that is smarter. That is smarter. And in the last part the comparison is made between the all three included. So here we are using the superlative degree, that is smartest. Smart, smarter, smartest. So these were the degrees. Positive degree we are using when the comparison is made, no comparison is made, when we are giving some extra information about a single person, individual or thing. Comparative degree is used when the comparison is made between the two. The word that is frequently or oftenly seen with the comparative degree is then. And when the comparison is made among the entirety of something, then there we use a superlative degree, and the word that we often see in the sentence along with the superlative degree is the. Taking some more examples, like positive degree, she is tall, because we are not comparing it with another girl. Her height is not compared with another girl, so there we are using the positive degree tall, that this girl is tall. This girl is taller than her. This girl is taller than her. Now we are comparing her height with this girl. So when the comparison is made between the two, we use the comparative degree. This girl is taller than her. And this is the tallest girl. She is the tallest girl. So here we are using the superlative degree because her height is compared with these two. These two, when the comparison is made between among the entirety of something, so there we use the superlative degree. So this is tall, taller and tallest. A list of the degrees of adjectives that you must go through, like good, better, best, or well, better, best, little, less, least, much, more, most, old, older, oldest, or old, elder, eldest. What is the difference between the two is that we use old, older, oldest when the comparison is made between the ages of the people who don't share the blood relations. An elder and eldest is used when the comparison is made between the ages of the persons that share the blood relations. Say for my brother is 5 years elder than me. My brother is 5 years elder than me. And my friend is 5 years older than me, because the friend is not sharing the blood relation. So whenever we are talking about the blood relations, we'll write elder or eldest, and whenever we are making the comparison between the ages of the people but there is no blood relation, then there we use the older or oldest. Then bad, worse, worst, evil, worse, worst, ill, worse, worst, far, farther, farthest, well, better, best, late, later, latest, many, more, most, near, nearer, nearest, in, inner, innermost, out, outer, uttermost. There are many more degrees of comparison that are used in some another form that I am sharing with you, like faithful, more faithful, most faithful, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful, industrious, more industrious, most industrious. Industrious is one who do hard work, one who do hard work, there then we call him as laborious or industrious. Courageous, more courageous, most courageous. Active, more active, most active. Attractive, more attractive, most attractive. Brilliant, more brilliant, most brilliant. Careful, more careful, most careful. Cunning, more cunning, most cunning. Like fox is the most cunning animal, because her cunningness is compared with the cunningness of all other animals. So here we are using that fox is the most cunning animal. Difficult, more difficult, most difficult. We can say like mathematics is a difficult subject. Mathematics is a difficult subject because we are not comparing it with any other subject. So here we are using the positive degree, that mathematics is a difficult subject. Then more difficult, mathematics is more difficult than English. Mathematics is more difficult than English. And mathematics is the most difficult subject. That is, mathematics is compared with all other subjects. So it is the most difficult subject. Famous, more famous, most famous. Proper, more proper, most proper. Popular, more popular, most popular. Splendid, more splendid, and most splendid. Splendid is, that is marvelous. Okay, so these were some of the examples that you can go through and learn by your heart, so that whenever you have to use the degrees, different degrees of adjectives, you can use it very firmly. Now I'm sharing a worksheet with you. This is a worksheet that is based on the degrees of adjectives that you have to do on your own, and the answers of which you will be giving me in the comment box after this video. Two or three examples. Let me explain you how you have to go through the worksheets, and the remaining answers you have to give me in the comment box. If you have any doubt regarding this chapter or regarding the concepts that we have discussed today, we will be having a doubt class tomorrow for the same, and you can ask the doubts over there. So join the Zoom meeting, the link of which I'll share you in your class group. So till then, your homework is you have to go through this worksheet. Let me explain how you have to go through this worksheet. You have to put more or most in front of each adjectives, or adjectives have already been given to you. You just have to identify whether the superlative or comparative degree will be used. I am repeating it again, that you have to identify whether the comparative or superlative degree is used. You know that comparative degree is used when the comparison is made between the two things. So more will be used when the comparison is made between the two things, and most is used when the comparison is made between all other things. Among all other things, the comparison is made. So using that concept, you have to attempt all these questions. First two I am discussing it with you. The remaining you have to do on your own, and you have to give the answers in the comment box. Okay, football is dash dangerous than golf. Now the football is compared with the golf. Football is compared with golf. football is compared with golf. Now whenever the comparison is made between the two, we use the comparative degree, that is more dangerous. Similarly, second one, spaghetti is the dash wonderful meal there is. Now spaghetti is compared with all other meals over there. Spaghetti is compared with all other meals over there. So here we will be using the superlative degree, that is most. Spaghetti is the most wonderful meal over there. And the other two ways to identify the degrees is that the article and than. When than is used, comparative degree is used, and when the is used, superlative degree is used in most of the cases. So here we are ending our class, and I hope that you well understood the chapter and the concepts. In case if you have any doubt, do ask the doubts in the Zoom meeting that we would be having tomorrow in the morning. I'll share the timings and the schedule in the class groups, and clarify your doubts over there. Till then, take care. Bye bye. See you.